Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the next tutorial. And in this tutorial, we will see how to create a clinics. So for that purpose, we have already defined the model for the clinic, and now let's just do one thing and define the routes for the clinic. For that purpose, I will just copy this same code over here. And okay, so when it comes to this routes of this clinic, it will have get over here, get method, and so first it will be like a get clinics, and then I will have for the post, which is to post the clinics. Okay, post is basically to create clinic and get clinic. So this will be the two routes, and routes I have to create clinic controller. As of now, let's just close all these tabs which are not required, and let's just focus on this clinic controller. So when it comes to this clinic controller, so first of all, let me just import the clinic, and I will import the clinic from the clinic.js. This has been done, and constant create clinic request response, and I will use the try and catch over again. So I have to export this. Let me just export it. I'll say export constant create clinic. So this is the basic functionality to create a clinic. I can directly do whatever I'm getting from the clinic requested body. I can directly assign it over here, and I can do it like this, or I can just destructure the things and then I can put. But now the thing is that when it comes to the clinic basically has this many parameters. It is having the name, image, description, the service. So for that purpose, I will do one thing. Uh, Let me just go to the clinic route, and where is the clinic route? Clinic. Okay, so there is like a get and a post. So when it comes to the post, I don't want anyone to just come and create the clinic. I want to put some protection. I only want authenticated users to create the clinic and all. So for that purpose, I will apply the middleware. So I will click on the middleware. I will say middleware.js, and inside of this middleware I will import JWT JSON web token, and I'll be making it the JWT over here, and I will say export constant protect. I'll protect the route, and I will have these three parameters: request, response, and next. The request is basically take the request from the this payload and all, and response to send a response, and next is basically to just go ahead or the execute the next middleware. So over here my autocomplete has suggested me some code. So request dot headers dot authorization, and if no token, then no token is there. Then if the token is there, I will verify the token, and I think this code is correct, and I will use this only. And if you want only the super user to create or access certain only if you want some super user to have some specific permissions, and you can make use of this route over here. So I have to check whether the request.user dot role is super user or admin, whatever that is. Let me just check the roles. Super user. The user's role is not equal. If the user is not super user, then I will say not authorized as a super user. And if the user is super user, then only we will be able to go to the next route or the execute the next middleware. So that's why we make use of this next function. Okay. So this is our middleware, and next is file upload. So file upload.js. So this is basically the multor functionality, which we'll be making use of to store the images. And this is basically the creating the local server to store and upload the images or the access the images. So for that purpose, we will be making use of the path import path from path, and I will UUID v4 from UUID, and I will make use the UUID over here, and then I'm having file URL to path from URL, and directory name I will have, and will import the join from path. So these are some of the things which we will be importing. Multor. Okay, so this is the main thing, multor, which we'll be making use of, and with the help of this multor only, we will be storing the images. Okay, so first of all, we'll do one thing. I will declare the variable as a file name, and then I have the directory name. These are the two parameters which are required to declare the name of the file in the directory, and I will say constant storage multor dot disk storage, and inside of this we have the destination. So destination is basically the folder where you want to store, and I've already created a folder as uploads. Okay, so create uploads folder inside of this backend directory, and give the name of that same folder over here. Okay, so this is the destination, and then comes the file name. So file name is basically in what is the file structure or the name of the file you want to store, that will come over here. So for that purpose, what I will say constant unit suffix is equal to, and after that I will give the name as a date.now and hyphen, and I will also make use of the UUID. Okay, UUID v4. So UUID v4 basically it generates the unique IDs. So this much is fine, I guess. Am I doing anything wrong over here? UUID v4, but still it's showing red. Okay, so now this is fine. Then I will declare the file extension I will give, and file extension basically I will give the path dot extend name, and I will say the file dot original name I will give, and this is fine. And then again I will say cb. This plus this, or I have to give it as a variables. I think this should work fine. It will store the file this way only. So then I will say constant file filter, and so file filter basically, I have to check whether the uploaded image is of, I mean, whatever is the image you're uploading is of type image, or it's the zip file or whatever that is. So for that purpose, I'm using this. So I will say if file dot mime type. So I will say file dot mime type starting with image. Okay, so I will check whether it's the image or not. And if it's the image, then cb file is equal to true. That means it's the image type, or I can say cb new error I have to throw, and whatever is the error message, only image files are allowed, I would say, and I have to give the value as a false. Okay, so this is my file filter. So this much is done, and I will say upload. I'm creating the instant, so storage is equal to storage, and filter type, I will give this particular function over here, and this is the limit. Okay, limit is basically what should be the minimum size. So this is like a 5 MB file size. Okay, so file cannot be more than the 5 MB, and export default uploads. Okay, so let's again go back to the create clinic controller, and this is not required now. This will come afterwards, and have to import upload from the file upload.js, and this is my upload function over here. I will say upload dot upload a single image. I will take the single image over here. Then I have the request response and async function. Okay, so now I have to do one thing. I have to check for the errors. So if there is any sort of error, it is any instance of the multor dot, if there is any error which is related to the multor, then this is with respect to that. I will say response.status, whatever is the error, I have to just send that error along with the message. Okay, this will be basically my error, and I will give a message over here. I will say file upload error. Okay, and else if it's the internal server error. So this is error 400, and this is error 500, server side and the client side error. So I think this much is fine, and now let's just do one thing. This was with respect to the uploading the images. Then we will do one thing. We'll try to create a clinic, and clinic basically have the name, address, and service. Name, address, and name, address, and service it will have. So we'll do one thing. name, address, and service we will directly pick up from the requested body. So again, we are destructuring the data. So I'll pick up the name, address, and services from this requested body. Then what I will do, I will declare the image path. Okay, so image path is basically request dot file dot path. Okay, so I'll pick up the file which has been uploaded by the user, and after that, what I will do, I want to just store the name of the file, and therefore I will say path dot base path and image path. Okay, so if I'm uploading the image as a.png, so file path will only extract the a.png name of the file. Okay, and that will be stored inside of the file name. So this is all about it. If you want, you can just console log and see. And next we have the services. So I have to just filter out the services. So for that purpose, I will say constant services array is equal to services dot split. I will split the services. Then I will map them. So I'll map the services. Then I will say service dot trim. Okay, so if there are any spaces around the service, I will just remove that. And then again, I will say filter. What is going on? Service is equal to service. Okay, so I have filtered all the services, and then I will try to create a new clinic name service image response.status new clinic. Okay, this seems to be fine. Now I will do one thing. I will go to the clinics route and create clinic. This is fine. And when it comes to this create clinic, I have to go to the server.this, and I have the clinic route, import clinic route, and I have to give that route over here. So when it comes to the clinic, I have to give the name of the clinics over here. Okay, so this much is fine. Get clinics. Let me just comment out this as of now because I'm not having the get clinics. Multor. Okay, so npm I multor, and let me see if there's anything else I have to install. Multor, then UUID, then URL, then path. So these are the four things which I would like to install right now. npm start. Okay, server is running. Okay, it is running without any error now. I'll do one thing. I will duplicate this register route. Create clean make. Just forward slash is there, so this is not required. Name other services. Services, and services are basically in the form of array. Service 2. Uh, Form data. Still is giving the same error. Probably the property the undefined path. Request.file path. We'll upload the image. Let me just upload this image. Okay, guys, so there is this issue over here. So instead of these destinations, I have this path.join, I will say, and I will give this variable name over here, and after that I will say uploads. Okay, so uploads folder is here, so I have to give the path of my uploads folder. Cannot read. File is not defined. Okay guys, this is not a request response, it's a request file. I'm making the mistakes. Let me just try over again. Still there is some error. Guys, again I did a mistake. It's a MIME type. Let me just hit it over again. Cannot read the same error. File.mime type starts with what path is it looking for? It is not throwing any error in this also console. I can't figure out what is the issue. Okay, so there are some mistakes in this file. Let me just review all these things. So as of now, it is saying cannot read property the undefined reading path. So I think it was the issue over here only. Let me just rerun it and see. Same issue. Have you checked the path properly, like where it is throwing the error? Okay, so dir name. So directory name is this. File URL to path. This is also being imported. Still is the same. Let me just review the code. There is some issue over here. Cannot detect property of the undefined reading path. Upload. So this is also fine, but I don't know why I'm getting this error. So okay guys, I have figured out the issue. So when it comes to this defining the route, what we have to do, we have to come over here in our this server.file and I have to also define the route over here. Okay, api.upload and I have to say upload dot single and to give the name of the file over here and request response file uploaded successfully. Okay, so this is how you have to define it. I just hope I have not done any mistakes. Upload. I have to import upload now. Still it is same. And I have to also give this folder, by the way. I have missed few steps over here. I will say uploads and express dot static path express dot static dir name and then I will say uploads. I have to basically give this name of this uploads folder, this folder over here, express.static. What is the issue? The join is not defined. Let me just go to I will just copy paste it. So mostly try to make reuse it. I mean, try to reuse the code. So I'm doing the same thing over here. Now again, it is missing few things. I'll do one thing. I'll copy everything only to get rid of this error. Still, it's the same issue. I have to figure out now what's a matter. So now if I look into this upload, so I'm seeing the image over here. That means image is getting uploaded, but after image is getting uploaded, some other issue is happening. I have to figure out what is that issue. It is looking for some path. Let me just check whether it is even hitting here or not. Basically, it is storing the image, but it is giving some path error. Okay, so the path error is located over here. So I was looking for that error somewhere else. So it is inside of the clinic controller. So image path is there. Request dot file path. This saying it's undefined, but I'm sending the file. But okay, guys, there is the issue with the scope as well. So when it comes to this upload, the scope of this should be after creating the clinic. Okay, I have done few mistakes over here. I think this was the reason why it was not working. Let me just save it. And over here, give the parameters image, type as file over here, select the file, and these are some of the other parameters which you have to give. Let's just hit it and see now. Clinic validation. It is saying description is required. Clinic validation. Hmm, I did pass the description. Description is required. Clinic route. Okay. I'm taking the description now and passing the description as well. So now this error should go possibly. Okay, so finally I'm getting the name of the image also, clinic, description, services. Services I'm not getting. Services, I'm sending the services. Services.split.map, it is creating this array. Service.trim, filters. Which services, not service services. Let me just set it over again. Okay, so now I'm able to create a clinic also. So I think this much is enough for this tutorial because I have already wasted a lot of time with this multor and the image. I will continue with the rest of the raft in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.